Hey everybody, Murphy Daily here, coming to you on Written by Murphy, giving you a moment of wonder. You guys, I had like 3 different ideas for what I wanted to talk about today, but I didn't capture them. Isn't that funny? I even got out my phone and I was like, oh, I gotta write this down because I'm in the middle of cooking lunch, so I can't do this. And as I opened up my phone, I ended up doing something else. Nah, right? Anyway, so here I am now. And hey, if you're watching me, please put a 1 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you got the replay, go ahead and say replay so I can know you're here and we can have a conversation. So what I want to talk about today is listening. I'm in the middle of reading like 4 different books and they gave me other ideas, but I don't want to talk about a book today. I had 2 conversations. That's so funny. Totally appropriate for this topic today. I had 2 conversations with people, one last night and one today, where it came up that being around people and listening to what they say is really important. One of the things I learned in my study of English when I was in college studying English literature, people talk about what's on the page of the book. There's what's in the author's mind. There's what's actually on the book. And then there's what's created in the reader's mind, which is a whole separate thing. So it's like 3 different experiences of this book, right? So what's happening in the other person's mind is not something I can know. I don't know what's going on in the other person's mind. I barely know what's going on in my mind. I have an awareness of it. But the only way I can know what's happening in another person's mind is to listen and pay attention to them. I am not great at doing that. My whole job is about remote communication, teleconferencing. Tele means far, telescope, tele, long ways away. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. I don't need to actually see you, no problem. I'll just, talk. We'll email, we'll phone, all the things. And I apparently don't miss the other person's presence because I'm so bad at paying attention to what they're expressing. Words I'm pretty good at, but what they're saying, I can be oblivious. And even when I'm trying, I can be oblivious. There's something that we're never going to get unless we start engaging with, here we go, there's some things I will never get that I can't get unless I engage with someone else. And I bring myself into the presence of this other person. And yeah, it can be virtual, it can be remote, but also in the presence of another person to listen to what that other person is trying to tell me. I create all kinds of things in my mind. I talked yesterday about the story, right? I can tell a story to myself about what's happening. Oh, that other person thinks this. And I may say, well, they said this one thing, but if I don't go actually engage to understand what that person really thinks, I don't know. People also will change when they come in contact, like, an observed particle changes once it becomes observed. It's not the same, which is a total freaky scientific concept. But when we observe ourselves with one another, we change. And that's a fantastic transformative process. That's why I want to take my moments of wonder out into the world for you all to engage with and see what you have to bring. Maybe you'll change my perspective and maybe I'll change yours. So that's my moment today. that's what I got. And I'd love for you to comment. Go ahead and let me know. Type on replay and we'll continue the conversation. All right. Bye.